Hi guys, Coach Julia here with a short at-home workout that we can do to maintain your strength and your positions if you can't get a bar in your hands. What I'm going to use today are a few different bands. So I have a thick loop band, I have something a little bit thinner, and then I also have a mini band. I'm also going to need a wall that I can use, and that's it. For my warm-up, the first thing I'm going to start off with are just some cat-cows to get my back moving. So I'm going to start off on hands and knees here. Shoulders directly over my wrist, hips over my knees. I'm going to inhale. Upper back goes towards the ceiling, tailbone tucks under. Exhale, release. Okay. The next two warm-up movements that I'm going to do are going to require my wall. The first thing we're going to do is a seated wall slide. This is just for working our upper back stability and our shoulder stability. So I'm going to come to a seated position. My legs are crossed, my back is flat against the wall, my chin is tucked down. My arms will go straight out to the side in a 90-degree angle. I'm going to try to fill in this space. So I'm going to press that rib cage back into the wall, low abs are engaged, and then I'm going to slide my arms as high as I can, and then return back down. Last warm-up movement is going to be something called a wall press single leg deadlift. This is just going to give us a little bit of feedback in a different way than you might be used to in getting our hamstrings and our glutes working. So when I set up, I'm going to come about 2 feet in front of the wall. You'll have to adjust a little once you get there. Back knee 90 degrees, and this foot is pressing firmly into the wall. Then from here, I'm going to square off my hips. I'm going to soften my standing leg, and I'm going to start to press my hip back towards the wall as I come down. Back stays nice and flat, and both legs are active. This back foot is pushing into the wall, my front foot is pushing into the floor, and then I squeeze and push through both to open up. So you should feel this active leg on the wall as well. So I hinge down, press come all the way back. So the first thing I'm going to use in my workout today is going to be a mini band. We are going to do some overhead squats with the mini band. This is going to provide tension for your scapula to push against. It's going to get us a little bit more active in that upper back. So I'm taking my mini band and I'm going to place it above my elbows, right on my forearms. From here, I'm going to take my arms overhead. I'm going to widen that as much as I can, so I'm pulling outward into the band. I'm going to maintain that tension, and then from here, nice full deep overhead squats. My second movement, I'm going to utilize my big thick loop band. For this, we're going to lay it flat on the floor. You're going to step your feet inside, and I'm going to grab both ends of the band, and what I'm doing here is a sumo deadlift. So when I set up, my feet are pointed slightly outward, my knees are open in line with my toes, my chest is up. I'm going to turn so you guys can see my back is nice and flat. I'm going to drive through the ground, lock out my hips, squeeze my butt, legs are straight, and I come right back down to the floor. Drive through, squeezing your butt hard. Down. Our third movement is going to be a resisted push-up. I know everybody's doing a lot of push-ups, but we're going to add a band to it to make it a little bit more challenging. If you've never done this before, we are going to take our band and create a loop, right? I have a figure 8 here. Then I'm going to take that figure 8 behind my back and load it like I would a backpack. So I should have a big X across my back. This is going to rest on the inside of my palm, so across my thumbs, going down towards my hand. And then from there, that's how I'm going to do my push-ups. I'm going to set up, elbows locked out, core nice and tight, down, push. What you're focusing on that is that really aggressive lockout at the top of the movement. That's where the band is going to give you the most resistance, and we want to push against that as fast as possible. Last movement, I'm going to come back to my mini band, and this is going to be a mini band single leg glute bridge. So when you are setting this up, we are going to place the band around the sole of one foot and the ankle of the opposing leg. So this leg is pushing up into the band the whole time, and this leg is going to be my working leg. I'm going to lay down flat on my back. Top leg is at 90 degrees, bottom leg is pushing into the ground. Squeeze your butt up, come all the way back down to the floor. Up, back down. As always, if you enjoy this stuff, subscribe to the channel. I'll keep posting weekly workouts, things that you can do with bands, with kettlebells, with body weight that are going to help keep you strong, in shape, and maintaining your positions for the Olympic lifts without a bar. See you next time.